Hello, Soviet France box set. I want to show you this box set that I purchased for 2-3 weeks ago. So if you follow my channel, you already know that I have two box sets that were put out on vinyl by Vinyl on Demand. This is Chasse number 2 box set with all vinyl releases. If you're interested in this video, watch my channel. And Chasse number 3. But I got a mail that the whole catalog was released on CD, and I didn't have Chasse number 1. It is it is, you can buy it on Discogs, but I think it's for 1,000 or more euros. So I got a mail from Frank Meyer from Vinyl on Demand, and he said, if you're interested, let me know. He bought out all the boxes, 3 boxes on CD, so you could buy all 34 records on CD, and I bought Chasse number 1. And that's a box set containing 14 CDs. And the box set was delivered in a big box, but also in this nice carton outer box. So let's open it. I already did, but I thought it was very nice that he did it in this packaging. Let's see if I can open it like this, I think. So if you open it, there's 2 more protective plastics in here, and then you have the very nice also wooden box set. So if you see, here is the that's not going well. The vinyl version, and you have here the CD version. So it's a bit small, of course, but I think very nicely done. Very nice color, wooden box set. So you have here Chasse standing there. You see Soviet France standing here. So you get up the lid. Looks like a cigar box maybe. And then there are 500 copies of this one. The first 300 came with a cassette, but I didn't have that luck. So a certificate, and all the CDs are in here. So the box, very nicely done. I was very happy to get one. This you can get off, and then the others under the staple of CDs there is this little booklet. That was now, this is then, and it has some nice pictures in it with the first album van Zoviet France, Carista, some scheme from Norse, some artwork, and the first editions of Soviet France. I think if you have one of them or have all of them, you are very lucky. They did some very nice stuff with the packaging and with the artwork. A lot of the things that were on the vinyl are also on the CD. It's as good as much as a job to get the artwork there. You sit here cutting roofing felt. So they put some records and CDs and cassettes in the beginning in felt. Painting the sleeves, handmade. Here you see some ceramic box where the cassettes came in. Unbelievable how much work they put in the artwork. And here you see the Sea Coil, Almond Beach, Northumberland. So I'll tell you as much as I know about this band, but it's huge. I will leave a link in the video that you can get all the records and there's something more information about it. So the first CD is Garista. So the first 3-4 CDs or albums or cassettes, the band was Ben Ponton, Peter Jensen and Robin Story. And Robin Story is the guy who stayed that long with Soviet France. And the artwork was done by Lisa Hill. I don't know if she's English or not. So all the CDs are in this carton. A bit like this, the vinyl versions. All the mastered edition was by Sam Grant at Blank Studios, Newcastle upon Tyne. Glass mastering and disc replication by Prime Disc Hong Kong. So that's standard for all the CDs. This is the 1981. That's the original release. All the titles from the songs and all the CDs have a different print on it. So I'll show you everything. And I have to make some tempo in it. So that's Garista. Second is a 12-inch, 10-inch short album. This is Soviet France. It's called Soviet France by Soviet France. The artwork, backside. In a sleeve with the titles, and I think the first records are very, very nice. I didn't listen to it all, I listened to some stuff, very nice stuff from Soviet France. This is the CD with the artwork on it. Then we have here Norsch, also 12-inch, 10-inch, small album, not a real record, they say, but backside with the titles of the songs. Picture. And the CD cover. Monoism. If I'm correct, that's normally a double album. Red Rhino Records, the original came. Monomish, maybe you spell it correctly. Artwork. No, it's not a double album, it's a single album. Originally. So this was the last record with Peter Jensen in it, and then after that, on these records, Paolo, let's see, Di Paoli came instead of Paolo Di Paoli came instead of Peter Jensen. And you have here Iostre, this is a gatefold CD. Let's see the inner. With the titles of the songs. And some artwork on the CD. So the first Chasse #1 box has the most records in it. And maybe in the future, maybe I have the luck that I will get the vinyl version. This is Gris. Titles of the songs with some artwork. You see the label from VOD, and they do some great stuff. I didn't know the label that early. If I had a load sooner, then I had bought more stuff from them. I see he has some stuff from Current 93, Nurse with Wound. It's all stuff from 10-15 years ago, and I missed out on those. This is a 3 CD. This is a popular Soviet songs and youth music. So the artwork, you cannot see that good. It's white. It's a triple album with some feathers. This came, as I saw, let you see in the booklet, with the ceramic, in the cassette with the ceramic stuff and the feathers. Yeah, they get the feathers from a place near Sellafield, and that's the most polluted stuff, sea, there is, and they put out these feathers from the sea and put them in the artwork. So yeah, very special. Let's see if I can get it out. 3 CDs. Here I have the American flag with the Russian symbol in it. CD1. CD2. And what if I'm correct, I listened not that all the stuff I said, but the CD doesn't float like the album does. So when there's another song, or it has to continue the song, you see here a pause in it, so you have no music, and that's a little bit a shame, I think. But for the rest, I'm very happy. CD3 with the label artwork from the CD. So next one is Misfits, Looney Tunes and Squalid Criminals. If I'm correct, Ronald Reagan has mentioned that line. It all has a deeper meaning, I think, but there's not that much that you can find on internet to look it after. And if you can, I don't can remember all the stuff that's done there. And the CD. Next album is Gesture Signal Threat. This is another gatefold cover, yes, with a nice picture, or nice skeleton of a, I don't know what kind of animal it is. This is lowland. So there's a lot of effort put in these CDs and CD box sets. It's unbelievable. And every time when I have some communication with, or I see something from Frank, he says it's the last release that I will do, but he says it for a long time again. But he has a big archive of all stuff of this kind of bands that are not that well known, and I can imagine that if he puts out such a release, he thinks, now this is the last one. I think he puts a lot of effort and time in these releases. But I think a lot of people are very, very happy with it. Last CD, this is Assault and Mirage of merch. So if you're into special music, as I call it, not that melodic, ambient, industrial improvisation, loops, field recordings, that kind of stuff, Zoviet France is a band to check out. Robert Story also has brought out some record under the name of Rappoon. I showed you that I have one release of it, so there's a lot of stuff if you can discover. I don't think any of these boxes are still available anymore, but maybe you get lucky on Discogs if you want to buy and you like CDs. Very, very nice. So I hope you liked my video. Long video, 16 minutes and more, but I think it's worthwhile to check it out. See you until the next time. Bye bye.